Today we're taking the Bulldog Parlay press to the next level. And if these sound bites sound interesting to you,
we're one hit away on our 5 and 9. Boom goes the dynamite.
Stick around and see how our Bulldog Parlay press next level works out.
What is up, my D-Gens? Chris, the Dice D-Gen, and I'm back. I'm back from vacation for a little bit. All right, I'll be going away again soon, but don't you worry, videos will be out again while I am away. All right, had a great trip with the fam, so that was a good time. And today, I'm gonna be rolling out another video. All right, I did the Bulldog Parlay press. If you haven't seen it, I will put a card to it right up above. All right, but we're gonna take it to the next level. All right, we're going to take it to the next level. Before we hop into that, though, I just said I'm back for a little bit. All right, this past trip, there was no gambling involved. However, my next trip in 2 weeks will be gambling involved. All right, girlfriend D-Gen and I are going on vacation. Cruise will be involved as part of the vacation, so there will be craps on the cruise. Question for you all. Let me know down in the comments. Do you want to see like mini trip reports, how I do each day? Do you want to see one longer trip report at the end? Do you want to see like a whole vlog type video of the vacation altogether? Let me know down below. All right, I know you guys like your trip reports and stuff, so let me know down below. All right, Bulldog Parlay press time. Let's get into it. All right, so if you haven't seen the first video, like I said, there's a card to it. It'll also be linked down below. It was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Steven. And it starts with just the 6 and the 8. You're looking for one hit per shooter. You turn it off. You wait for a 7. You turn it back on. All right. The progression on that looked like a $30 bet on the 6 and the 8. All right. If that hits, it pays $35. What you do is you drop $1 from your rack to make it $36, and you're going to press the 6 and 8 by 18 each. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press each by 18, okay? And we'll put this back in the rack. Again, you're waiting for that 7 to come. These look like $48 now. Once that 7 comes, you turn them back on. $48 will pay $56 on a hit. You're going to drop $4 from your rack. So the $56 will come out. You're going to drop $4 from your rack. I'm going to change this for a nickel for $60 total. You're going to press these so they look like $78 each. On the next hit, after that 7 comes, you turn it back on. After that next hit, you're going to get paid $91. All right? After that, you're done. You can start back at base. Now, in the first video, there's a bunch of people who were saying that they don't like the wasted rolls, all this kind of stuff. So I decided I'm going to degenify it a little bit. Again, if you don't know the verb degenify, up on the screen right now. All right, I have my own word. Yes, I do. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to keep the 6 and the 8. We're going to play the 6 and the 8 independent. We're also going to play the 5 and the 9. All right. The 5 and the 9 and the 6 and the 8 are going to be played separately. The bets are going to be out on the table at the same time, though. All right. So the 5 and 9 progression is going to look like 25 on the 5 and 9. So to start, effectively 110 inside. A hit here is going to pay $35. I'm going to pay it out in red so you can see it because it'll make it easier for me. We're going to drop a nickel from our rack. We're going to press each of these by $20. Again, we're still waiting for that 7 to come. We're turning off after one hit, waiting for that 7. 40 will pay they're at 45. It's gonna pay 63. Yeah, 63. Sorry, I had to look at my notes. Because it's not totally perfect. I mean, it's a perfect bet, but I don't really play the 5 and 9 at the $45 level typically. So it's gonna pay 63. So we will count out $63. All right, we're gonna get paid. We're gonna take down the $3 back to our rack. We're gonna press each of these by 30. And it's going to look like 75 on the 5 and 9. That'll pay 105. Third hit on that will be the end of our progression there. All right, so we're going to give this a rollout. We have a $1,000 bankroll here. We're waiting for the point to be established. Here we go. And that looks like an ace deuce, 3 craps. The shocker doesn't matter for us. It's a 2-1-3. Waiting for a point. There's a 5-3-8. All right, 5-3-8. So puck will turn on to the 8. We're going to ask the dealer for 110 inside. All right. Again, remember, 6 and 8 are one bet. The 5 and 9 are a separate bet. All right, here we go. And that looks like a repeater on the 8, a 6-2, back-to-back 8. So puck's going to turn off. We are going to get paid $35 for that 8, right? We're going to drop $1 from our rack. What I'm going to do is change that in for some whites. Drop $1, take these back to our rack. I'm also going to change this out for some reds here. And we're going to press this up by $18 each. All right, so now these look like $48. Now these are off. Again, remember, we're playing these independent. These are off. These are also off on the come out. So everything is off on the come out, but these bets we're waiting for the next shooter. These two we're still waiting for a hit. All right, here we go. And that's a 5-2-7 on the come out. Doesn't matter for us. Again, we're off on the come out. We don't work the come out. If you want to work the come out, you do you. I personally don't work the come out, so I'm not working them. Here we go. That's an 11-6-5 yo. The mid-mo yo. There goes a 2-1-3. Here come the horns. And that looks like a 5-1-6. 5 and a 1 makes a 6. All right. So point will be 6. Again, the 6 and the 8 are off. The 5 and the 9 are now working. Here we go. And that looks like a 5-3-8. All right. So again, those are off. And there's a 6-1-7. 6 and a 1, the one that says we're done. All right, so we're going to lose here. We're going to come back out on the next shooter. These bets were off, though. All right, so those are going to stay where they are. Here we go. Next shooter looking for a point. And that's a 12, midnight. All the dots in all of the spots. 5-2-7 on the come out. Again, we don't work them. There's a reason we don't work the come outs. That looks like a 6-2, easy 8. All right, so 6 and a 2, the 8. That'll be our point. Now, these bets are back on, and we're going to go back on the 5 and the 9 for a quarter each. Here we go. And there is a 4 and a 1, makes a 5. All right, so that is going to pay $35. I'm going to pay it out in reds. We're going to drop a nickel from our rack. And we're going to press the 5 and the 9 to $45 each. Now, these bets are off. The 6 and the 8 are on. And there's a hard 4, the 2-2. Doesn't matter for us. And there's a 5-2-7. All right, so a little chopped up here. We're trying to get situated. That's what we're trying to do right now. All right, we're trying to get these hits. If you want, you could press up your bets if you want to go to the next level, but we're not going to do that. All right, so we got our hit here. Now we're going to come back on the 6 and the 8 once a point's established. Those bets will also be back on. There's a 6-1-7 on the come out. Come out 7s are flying today. And there's a 4-1-5. 4 and a 1. All right, so these bets are back on now, and we need to go back for $30 on our 6 and our 8. Here we go. There's a 3-1-4. 3 and a 1. There's a hard 4, back-to-back 4s. Dice rolled on me. That was a hard 4, 2-2. There is a 6 and a 3, which makes a 9. So we're one hit away on our 5 and 9 now, right? So 45 is going to pay 63. All right, 63. We're going to take $3 to our rack, and we're going to press the 5 and the 9 by $30 each. Now, that looks like 75. Any good dealer will clean that up. All right, $75. Now, these are off. We need a hit on our 6 and 8. Here we go. Come on. Give us a 6 or an 8. There's a 4-1-5. 4-1. That's the point being hit. Puck comes off. Our bets are all off. All right, so I'm just going to take these down for right now. All of our bets are off. And there's a hard 8, square pair, 4-4. So our 6 and our 8 are working. The 5 and the 9 are off at this moment. And there looks like a 3-1-4. And there we go. We got our square pair. There's a hard 8. We got our hit. All right, so puck's going to turn off. We're going to get paid 35 here. We're going to get reds for this green. And we're going to drop $1 from our rack for $36 out here total. We're going to press the 6 and the 8 by 18 each. They look like 48. Those bets are off now. All of our bets are off until the next shooter. So we're waiting for this shooter to finish it out. We're good. There's a 3-2-5. Again, our bets are off. We're waiting. We were waiting. There's a 6-3-9. That would have been our hit if we were on. But, you know, again, patience. Patience is a virtue, right? There's a hard 6. We're going to have the shooter now who's going to go on a tear. It's fine. They made us some money. We're good. There's a 2-1-3. The shocker. The sauce. There's a hard 8. Dice rolled on me. It was a hard 8. 4-4. Looks like an easy 8. A 5 and a 3. Looks like a 6-4-10. All the way down there on the end. Midnight. We're waiting for this shooter. We're just waiting. We're waiting. Kind of like you guys. Waiting for me to come back. Let me know. How's everything been? I feel like I've missed you guys. Let me know. Down in the comments. How you guys have been. How have you been? 6-3-9. Can already see it now. The FOMO's kicking in for some. The FOMO's kicking in. It looks like a 6-4-10 in the corner there. Get that down. 6-4-10. There's a hard 4. All right, so Random Randy here is on a tear. Is what it is. There's aces in both places. Snake eyes, baby. Get some dice. Here we go. There's a hard 6. 3-3. Ace deuce, 3 craps. What do we have? There's a 6-2, easy 8. 6 and a 2. And there she is, the Karen. Maybe that's the Roxanne. Either way, the 4-3. All right, so puck's going to come off. Again, our bets were off. We don't really care. We were waiting for that 7 anyway. Waiting for the point to be established. Here we go. There is a 4-2-6 on the come out. That's our point. All right, our bets are back on. We need another hit here, and we need 2 more hits here. Here we go. Come on. Come on, shooter. 6 and a 3. Boom goes the dynamite. The 5 and the 9 just cashed. All right. It's going to pay 105. We're going to take our bets down. The 5 and the 9 are done now. We're going to wait until the next shooter to come back on our 5 and 9. The 6 and the 8 we still have going. Here we go. And that looks like a 4-1-5. If you wanted to restart, obviously you could now. Again, we're going to wait for the next shooter as we've been doing. There's a 6-5 yo. There was a 4-1 and then a 6-5. That looks like a hard 4. The ballerina 2-2. 3-1-4. These 4s are coming in bunches. There's back to back to backs. That looks like a square pair. A hard 8. 4-4. All right, so we have $48 on our 8. That's going to pay 56. 56. We're going to drop $4. All right, that looks like 5 to me. And we're going to press these by $30 each. So they look like 78. So I'm going to clean this up. $78.68. These are off now. Here we go. There's a 314. 6410. Could incorporate the outsides into a parlay like this if you wanted to. I guess, you know, it depends how much of a degen do you have in you. You got to remember, we all have a little degen in us. There is a 5 and a 2, which makes a 7. Doesn't matter. We were off. Here we go. Next shooter coming out. Looking for a point. It's going to be a square pair. A hard 8. Now, we need another hit here on the 6 and 8. We're going to come back on the 5 and 9. We're going to start back at the base level. And here we go. And that looks like a 5-4-9. 5-4. It's going to pay us 35. We're going to drop a nickel from our rack, and we're going to press the 5 and 9 by 20 each. Now those are off. Sorry, the 6 and the 8 were on. I had the off button there. They were on. Now these are off. The 6 and the 8 are still on. Here we go. And boom goes the dynamite again. There's a 4-4. Square pair, hard 8. All right, that's the point being hit. Now, we had $78 on that. It's going to pay $91. It's going to pay us $91. All right, that looks like 91 to me. Now what we're going to do is we are going to pull everything down on our 6 and 8. We hit our progression. All right, we're going to pull this all down. We will come back on the 6 and 8 on the next shooter. All right, so now we're waiting for a 7 again. There's a point going to be a 4. All right, the 5 and 9 are off. Remember, they're off. We already got our hit. We're waiting. There's a hard 10. 5-5, hard 10. There looks like a 4-1-5. 6-5, yo. 4-1-5 again. Aces in both places. Aces in both places again, back to back. There's a hard 8, square pair, 4-4. It's like a 5-4-9. 4-1-5. This shooter would have made us our progression if we just left them on. But again, we're patience, patience, patience. Because you know what's always lurking. There she is, 4-3. All right, puck's going to turn off. We're going to go back on our 6 and 8. Again, you can wait till the point's established to put the bets out there. Again, these are off. We're waiting for a come-out roll. We're looking for a point. That's a 6 and a 1 on the come-out. 6-1-7. Again, doesn't matter. We're off. We're waiting. 6-2-8. All right, that'll be our point. A 6 and a 2. Here we go. We're back on all the bets. Here we go. And there's a 6-5, yo. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Here we go. Come on, shooter. Give it to us. Back to back, yos. Is Chiro in the house or what? Mid-mo, yo. Looks like a 5-4-9. That looks like a 5-4 to me. So, 45 is going to pay 63. Right, again, we're going to take the $3 back to our rack. We're going to press these by $30 each. So they look like $75 now. Just clean that up a little bit there. Set these behind. And these are off. The 5 and the 9 are off. 6 and 8 are working. Here we go. And there's a 4-3-7. All right, so not ideal. We lose our 6 and our 8 progression. But we are one hit away on the 5 and 9. All right, here we go. Ace deuce 3 craps on the come out. 2-1-3 on the come out. Ooh, dice off the table. Dice are flying. Looks like a 4-1-5 for our next point. 4-1. Come back out on the 6 and the 8 here. All right, here we go. Get a 5 or a 9. Shooter, come on. There's a 314. 5 or 9, please, shooter. There's a midnight. All the dots. All the dots. Here we go. Looks like an ace deuce, 3 craps. All right, so again, the horn numbers are coming. We're sweating it out. There's a 314. We're clenched right now. We're waiting for that one more hit. We need it. One more. Another back-to-back 4. Talk about a trend, right? Talk about a trend. 4s are coming back-to-back very often here. Ace deuce, 3 craps. Now, if I'm playing this and I don't have any hits here, I'm inclined to turn this off myself. However, we're going to keep it going. I'm inclined to turn it off, though. There's a hard 8, square pair. It's going to pay us 35. Again, we're going to pay it out in reds. We're going to drop $1. And you're going to press by 18 each. These are off. Our 5 and 9 are still on. Here we go. Come on, shooter. Give us a 5 or a 9. There's a 6. 3-3, hard 6. We don't care. 6, 4, 10. Come on, shooter. 5 or 9. Come on, give us. No, there's a 6 and a 1. The one that says we're done. We didn't get our hit here. All right. But we are progressed on this bet. And I'm probably going to call the video there. 82 rolls. We're going to put this back in the rack. We did get 2 hits here. I just don't want to make the video super, super long. You guys know me. I don't like to make them too long. We did have 2 hits, 2 total hits on our, we had 1 on our 5 and 9 progression, 1 on the 6 and the 8. We got beat a few times, obviously, but I think we did pretty well. Let's take a look. We started with $1,000, right? There's 500. There's 1,000. Be 1,100. 1,100. That's 75. Let's see what we have here in whites. It's $15 in white. I'm gonna cash that in for some red chips. All right, and let's see what we have. So there's 500, 1,000. That's our starting bankroll. This is our profit. So here's 100, 25, 50, 75. 95, 197. That's almost 20% in about 20-ish minutes. Not too bad. Let me know what you guys think of the Bulldog Parlay Press Next Level. All right, I know there's a little bit more thinking involved in this one because you have to keep track of where your bets are, but the FOMO isn't there as much. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate all of you guys. Again, let me know what you guys want to see vacation-wise, video-wise, all right? There will be other craps videos and stuff coming out while I am away. But let me know how you guys want to see the trip documented. All right? Please let me know down in the comments. Love you all. I've missed you all. DGen is back for a little bit. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Just remember, guys, everyone has a little DGen in them, and I will see you all real soon. Peace.